Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online video where today we're going to be going over some information that has popped up since the release of the Smugglers Run DLC trailer that came out yesterday. I've got a few snippets of information and pictures that's direct from Rockstar, so let's get right to it, shall we? So the first thing that I want to show off is a screenshot. Let's take a look. So as you can see, it's a different angle of the hangar that you can see in the Smugglers Run trailer. The camera's at a much higher angle than before, allowing you to get a better look at what's going on. And the first thing that I notice is that there's different planes and in different locations in the hangar, which pretty much confirms that we're going to be able to own our own plane hangar for storing our planes in. Where the hangar is, who knows? I can imagine the unused hangar that currently resides in the game at LSIA being one of the possible locations for the hangar, unless they're going to do what they did in gun running and actually make new buildings in the form of bunkers or something like that. So we'll just have to wait and see how that works out really. Looking at the paraglider, I can't really see any onboard weaponry, which makes me hypothesize that the paraglider is going to have the handling model of the oppressor but will allow you to utilize drive-by weaponry. You see, with the handling model of the oppressor, it'll make it possible to have full control over an aircraft without having to utilize the shoulder buttons for the rudder controls, which would allow you to use the same buttons for using your weapons. It would make sense considering how much open space the pilot would have for using their weapons while riding this along. You could be flying over the city in your paraglider, you get your sticky bombs out and you chuck them off the side, ba-boom! A whole bunch of cop cars goes flying in the air. If you have a look at the middle back of this image, you'll see the most adorable little plane you'll ever see. Oh, it's so cute. Almost to the point of being unmanned, though I somehow doubt that we'll have unmanned aircraft in the game. It would be cool to have minigames like in the old GTA games where you could take control of small RC planes. Right at the front closer to the camera we have a plane which looks sort of like a P-51 trainer plane. The blue plane at the back, even with the help of my friend who's into planes, we can't really figure out what this plane is trying to be, and we think it may just be a case of Rockstar having creative license. Judging from the look of the fuselage, it looks like the plane might possibly be able to float on water, but we don't know this for sure, so we'll just have to wait and see really. Oh, and one other thing, customizing aircraft will definitely be in the game through this update. This has been confirmed through an article that Rockstar themselves have published on their website. A lot of the information on this video comes from this article, so if you want to read it for yourself, I'll provide a link in the description. Moving on to another picture, we have a plane which is dropping bombs. Now if you look closely at the bombs themselves, you'll see that they bear a yellow and purple band around them. Now what this possibly tells me is that you may possibly get the ability to change the type of bomb that you can have your planes drop. We already know that you can customize them, so why not change the kind of bombs that you can drop and the weapons on board? So just like the special ammo types that you can get for the Mark II weapons in gun running, you could also get your hands on some special bomb types. I'm thinking maybe you have a standard bomb with standard capacity, a larger set of bombs with a bigger boom but with reduced capacity, some special bombs like incendiary, tear gas, or maybe even some choking gas bombs, you never know. It just seems to me that this stripe seems like one attention to detail that serves a purpose rather than just being detail. Now this feature shown in the next picture might not actually be released at the same time as Smugglers Run update, but perhaps maybe a bit later, but basically what it's showing is a new game mode which basically rips off Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Mario Kart 8, you know, all the kart races. Basically at the start of a race you may be in a car or a plane, but then through the race you'll transform into a different kind of vehicle that's appropriate to the course. This sounds pretty interesting, but I have my doubts. I think this will probably be something that'll be popular at first, but will then die off like a week later. But as always, we'll just have to wait and see. It'll definitely be a lot of fun, especially if they include branching paths that the racers can choose from. You could have cars driving on the road, only to have planes flying overhead going, "Yeah, look at you in your inferior vehicles, suck it bitches," and then the planes get smashed into by a douchebag who's in a watercraft taking a ramp at the perfect time. It'll just be complete chaos. So that's pretty much all the information I have to share with you guys for now regarding updates coming to the game next week. I'll be sure to let you know if anything new gets revealed, and of course I'll be around to do all the reviews of all the aircraft coming to the game August 29th. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyro Gaming channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around everyone.